Hello friends, welcome back to channel. So we have discussed about df, inode, du commands. So today we will discuss about the du command, disk utilization command. Okay, so like df-h is giving us a information df-h slash root. Okay, so it's showing available size, how much this thing consume and total size. But if I do du slash root, okay, I will get entire structure. These many files are there in slash root and this size. Okay, but this size is not showing in a perfect manner. So you can do du hyphen h human readable. Okay, so these are the file which is 4 KB, 4 KB, 4 KB, 12 KB and these things, and total is 84 KB. Okay, you can do du hyphen h slash etc. Okay, you got this many thing, and if you want total you can do du hyphen a. So at the end you will get, okay, this the size, okay, ah 5.5 this thing, or you can do du hyphen sh slash etc. Okay, so this how you can do this. Small s for summary and capital S for separate, so you'll get the separate detail. See, slash etc and these things. So why we are using du and df? Okay, df will show slash root. Okay, we'll see. Df will show the mount point, okay, size of the mount point, but you will not get the size of the file or directory, file or something. So you do df-h slash etc. Okay, why it is useful? Why we are stretching on this? If you got a like alert or someone complained you that my file system is full and like some alert has generated file system alert and this thing, which is normal and day-to-day routine activity in a corporate environment. So for that we use du command. Okay, how it works? So first we'll do df-h. According to this, okay, we'll say let's assume that slash Amit is consuming some space. So we'll go first we'll see du-sh slash Amit. Okay, Amit is 50k. If I go inside the Amit, so what are the file consuming the space? df-h. Let's start because I'm not sure. I will see all the file. So as you know, we have touched this many file. So there is no space is used. Only lost and found is taking 12k. So this how you can understand the file sync. So du is having multiple things like du Amit. Okay, it will show this thing. Du hyphen h human readable. If you put s, it will give you summary. Okay, 50k slash Amit, and you can do c also. So you'll get the total, like list of the file and the total. And there's also an option called slash hyphen time. It will give you the time when it got created, but basic is du hyphen sh. Okay, if you are not using anything, it will give you present working directory size. If you are using du hyphen sh slash etc, it will give you etc size. Okay, and slash submit size. If you want to go inside, put star here, you will able to see list of the thing. Use hyphen c to summarize like total thing. So let me create one scenario. Okay, so under that we'll create a file which will consume some space. I will keep it somewhere. Let me prepare, then I will start recording of this video again. Okay, I have created a situation. So df-h. Okay, so utilization of this, earlier it was only 5 GB, now we have increased to 24 GB. Now we have to find out how many files and which file are consuming space in the slash. So what we will do, du-sh slash, we will see how much it is. Let it get calculate, then it will give output. It will take some time. Okay, some other process is showing 16 GB. That is perfect because it is showing 16 GB here. Okay, let me clear my screen. Now we'll go inside slash. Again we have to search du-sh star, and what I will do, I will do pipe grep g. So whatever the files which are in G. Okay, so we are having 3 4 file, like slash etc is consuming 1 GB, home is consuming 11 GB, usr and where. Okay, so we'll reduce it one by one. So highest count is the slash home. We'll go slash home. Do you have an sh star? Okay, amit directory. Inside amit directory there is a file sample.txt. Okay, which is consuming the thing. So there are two things. According to data, if it is, you can complain to a customer key saying that this is lying down in your home directory. You can do the housekeeping, or else you can zip it if you found it is not usable. But in my case, it is not usable. I have created that file, so I am removing that file. Okay, now df-h slash. Okay, it got reduced to 5 GB, but still, so it is like that slash where it was showing. It is showing etc also having 1 GB of consumer thing. So we'll go slash etc du-sh star pipe grep g. So sysctld. Then again, okay, there is also sample file which is created by me, so I will remove that sample file here. Okay, now we'll go. It was showing in slash where also, so we'll go cd slash where. Okay, slash where du-sh star pipe grep g. Okay, there's a log file 1.3 GB. Okay, and this is the directory. We'll go inside the directory log. Then we'll do du-sh star. Okay, there are some log journal log which is consuming 1.2 GB. Okay, so these are the system related logs. So we'll not able to touch this thing. Okay, else we can do, like, we can zip this thing. Let's see. -l. Okay, this is the one which is consuming space here. So if it is an older log, it is a yesterday log which is generated by around 3 p.m. So let's see, zip paste. Okay, okay, sorry, it's a directory. Go inside the directory. Let's see what okay, these are the log du-sh star pipe grep g. Okay, there's no, this is not in GB. Only these many files are there. Small chunk, 8 MB chunk. Okay, and this thing. So in this case, if you want to zip it, zip start, it will zip all the files. Okay, but before doing this, just for learning perspective, I am showing you this thing. But do not zip, remove tar and tar without a proper justification, because if you remove some logs, okay, or if you zip something, so new file should get generated. So we will cover that thing in next video. This video we are just covering how du is useful. Okay, okay, so we'll go back to home directory, and now we'll do df-h slash. Okay, it's 3.1 GB, which was earlier 34 GB. Okay, so this how, if you get the file system alert, you can reduce, and you using du command you can find which is the file is consuming this thing. This is a simple command du which I have shown you. There are other methods also, because here we are doing manually du-sh. We are going one by one, step by step in the directory. This was This was the first first time you are using a command, that's why I have shown you this thing. Next time we will like increase our level. So this is all for a df du. Okay, df we have learned df-h and du-sh also. So this how both will work. So this is the basic funda of df-h and du-sh. Keep practicing. We'll show you some other commands also in next coming videos. Till then, keep practicing. Goodbye, good night.